you should do it.
All right, so here we are. So maximizing ITT results utilizing the TFR tools. This is part two. Last week in part one, in part one, we went over teamfreedomreigns.com. So if you missed that, please go back to last week's recording on Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube to catch that, okay? So this time we are going to be moving into biohackingaging.com, which this is a phenomenal tool for you to learn yourself, but it is like a one-stop shop for everything that you need for your prospects. As they ask questions, you can share a different piece that's right here on Biohacking Aging. So give me just a moment and we are going to transfer over to Biohacking Aging now.
Yeah, while Marcy's looking for that, so it's your prospects, regardless of how curious or suspicious or dismissive they are. So this is a deep dive website that'll answer very simple questions from your prospects that are just looking and figuring out what package to sign up on, to your very skeptical, very critical, very disbelieving, know-it-all prospects who are looking for the right piece of information. It will appeal to everyone. And if you are just a really enthusiastic entrepreneurial consultant for LifeVantage and you just want to broaden your own education, you can hang out here quite a bit of time because there's a lot of information here for all of you to utilize, starting with the 4 minutes that will change your life forever. So this is the landing page. When you go to biohacking.com or biohackingaging.com, this is where you land. 4 minutes that will change your life. It's the LifeVantage opportunity overview in a condensed version, has ABC primetime, has some information on there. And then once it piques curiosity, because this is the entire focus of these 4 minutes, to pique curiosity, then people go to the learn more section there or click on that. Do you want to actually go through that?
Yeah, we're going to go in depth through here. We want to make sure that they see what's on here.
So this, once they click on learn more, it takes them to, yes, now that you know the importance of activation, because it talks about what activation is. Watch the video below and learn more about how you can take control of your own wellness and even activate your finances. This is the most recent, most powerful, I would say power-packed information of a presentation that I have ever in 14 years seen Tyler Daniels do.
Yeah.
This is absolutely stellar for your people that are hardcore business people wondering why network marketing in the first place, why this company in network marketing, and why should I even care? The scalability, the profitability, the potential, because network marketing it's not the be all end all, but it's better than everything else. When you honestly take a look at network marketing as a business model, there's no other model out there that is equally fair, that treats everybody the same, and is required exclusively on your merit. It's what you put into it. There's no roll of the dice like a lottery ticket. There's no luck involved. It's very predictable, but here's the situation. You have to do the work. There's no get rich shortcut to network marketing. You have to put in the work. Most people don't, which is why they don't achieve success. But the people that do always do. That's the scenario. And Tyler Daniels really, really pounds this home in this easy to understand, simplistic way of looking at it that anybody, from seasoned entrepreneurs to brand new people looking at network marketing for the first time, everybody can get it.
Yeah, it's an amazing, and it's only about 27 minutes long. So if you've ever seen Tyler present, he's generally always well over that. So 27 minutes, yeah, it's an amazing, concise presentation.
And he doesn't talk fast.
Yeah.
It's just super, super succinct.
Yeah. And so when people see this, some of them are going to be ready to get started to join you, whether it's as a customer or as a consultant. And so this Get Started, I want to show you where it goes so that you know it doesn't go to one person in particular. They actually will be able to put in your name. So we want to find the United States. And okay. Okay, we're logged in, so that's why it went automatically to ours. But what will happen and I hate that it did that, but it will actually
It does by
ask
default.
them.
When
It
you
will-
do it,
Yeah, if you're logged into your computer and they're using your computer, but if they're using theirs and there's not cookies that automatically take it to something that they've already been to, it will actually ask them, what is the name of the person that's sharing this information with? Do you have their ID number? And so it is something that will actually, I want to see, where can I log out here? I want to log out.
while you're doing that, let me share something too. It happens occasionally because it wants to give the right people the commission for this enrollment because you did the work or you utilized the tool that did the work. And so if they don't, like this just happened to us recently, a doctor friend of mine who we shared collagen with, he went on and he purchased it, but he spelled my name wrong. And he couldn't find me. So he just went to lifevantage.com, ordered the product. We found out, he got his confirming email. We gave corporate the ID number. We gave them the email and they went and they changed it to us. So it asks question after question, trying to figure out who is the referring source here. And if it can't find it, it will place the order. And if that happens to you, make sure you call corporate, give them the ID number of the person, and then they will rectify it. Within 5 minutes on the phone, everything was turned around. It does happen occasionally, but it does prompt you, or does prompt the person who's enrolling, who's ready to get started, how to actually find you.
I want to see if that logged me out or not. It may not have, because
It's got cookies that logged you back in.
It's got cookies. So, but just know you will absolutely go to where they will be able to find you, the person that's sharing this information with. Plus, it's important when you share this with them, let them know. It's like, hey, there's the opportunity. If you're ready to get started, you're going to be able to. I'd love to be able to send you my ID number. I'd love to make sure that you know my information to make sure that you're part of my team, because I'd love to be able to work with you. Would have so much fun. I know you'd be great at this, all of that. So just validating them, as well as educating them enough to know to make sure that they are signing up underneath you, right? We want to make sure that that happens.
Yeah, and let me just say something too. This website was not intended to be an enrollment-based website. It works out. That's why that get started if they're ready. Most people aren't ready. There's so many other things to click on, and they usually will click on all of them. So this is not the best place for people to go, though like Marcy said, when it's on yours and it's storing your cookies, it will go to your site. But using your lifevantage.com, your pre-made site is always going to be the best, or sending them an enrollment link, even better, that has all of your information. All they have to do is add their name and address and their payment information, and everything is done. So utilize those first. But we wanted to make sure that if there was people that were here that got enough information to make a decision, that they have the ability to do so. But let me just again stress, this is not what this website was created for. It was created to educate people, to answer questions. But if they got their questions answered, rather than wasting time, taking advantage of the ability to enroll right then, we wanted to add that feature in, and it's made a pretty significant difference. So
yeah, so one thing I in the past, we have talked about this already, but I want to reiterate to you, cookies is a powerful thing. And so when you're sharing information with people, if you are going to share like a blog, make sure that you're sharing it from your logged in using your replicated website. Because if you share a blog over to them that has your replicated website as the home base of where it's stored, then that is going to be stored on their computer as a cookie.
yes,
The LifeVantage, but your website, okay? And so that means that when they come to something like this and it says you want to join, it's automatically already going to go and find that cookie that is connected to your replicated website. And so that right there is also another really good reason on why you should be utilizing your replicated website to send a lot of information, whether it's the blog or if they're asking questions about what's in the product, that sort of thing. Use your replicated website with yourself signed in, so that they have those cookies embedded into their computer, so that in the future, when they go to lifevantage.com or when they get shared information related to this opportunity or products, it automatically brings up your website.
right.
Okay.
So click on home if you would.
Certainly will.
So again, this is the home page, and I wanted to, once they get through the video and they click on learn more, if they don't do that, then keep scrolling. There are multiple options at the bottom. These are tabs. So science, research, collagen, FAQ, the opportunity itself, patents, LV webinar, which is a pre-recorded entire LifeVantage opportunity overview. And if you see at the very top, they're replicated. So it's kind of redundant here. We want to make sure that all of these things are available. They can either click on them there to get there, or they can click on them there to get there.
Okay, so now we just want to run through them really quick. Underneath the science tab, this is where biohacking is going to be explained. We've got 4 minutes of the ABC prime time here. We have the 6-minute theories of aging going over NRF2, NRF1, and NAD pathways. And then, of course, the what to expect information about taking our activators. This is really important that when you get new clients, new customers using our product, that they have the proper expectations and understanding of what comes along with taking them. And so when you click on this, it's going to bring up the what to expect when taking Protandim activators, gives them all the information. And then there is a FAQ for each one of the Protandim products. So this is a great resource to be able to help educate your new customers so that they have the very best experience. You can download the form. You can either give it to them in a hard copy by printing it out, or you can send it to them in a text, email. I have not, no.
Yeah. So it actually takes them to a PDF file right there. It's a single page document of what to expect when you're taking our activators, on what they can expect to feel. They can have anything from feeling better, feeling worse, or no change. It's all normal, and it explains that in there. And so utilize this single page document, which you can download, you can print out copies, you can store it on your computer, you can store it in your app or in your phone. You just store it in many different directions, but it helps people understand and know what to expect when they start taking it. Because here's the problem that some people run into. They hear a wonderful story of transformation, of somebody was literally brought off their deathbed by one of our products, and then they take the product and they don't really feel as profound as that person. What's their natural inkling to think? It's not working for me. This right here will dispel any rumor, any idea of people thinking it's not working for me, because it's okay to feel nothing. Your body is detoxing first, and sometimes the detoxing is very uncomfortable for people and they feel worse. That's normal. Anytime, if you've ever eaten bad food, like bad sushi I've had a couple times, you're vomiting. It's a very bad experience, but it's a very healthy occurrence, because nobody wants the bacteria-laden fish in your stomach to make you sick. It is normal for your body to detox, and it's even more normal when you trigger NRF2, NRF1, and NAD. So the key here is to utilize. You should probably all read it just to be familiar, and then utilize it with your brand new people so they know what to expect, so they're not calling you in a panic, or they're not going, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is the best thing ever. It's like, well, of course we expected that. When they read that and they understand it's okay to feel better, it's okay to feel worse, it's okay to feel no change, it's all normal. So it will take away a lot of bad programming, over-representing of products, and give them a much more reliable expectation process of what to experience on our activators.
Okay, awesome. So that is under the science tab here on the biohacking aging. Underneath research, you are now going to have access to the research files. So this gives information on where Protandim NRF2 has been studied, and direct links to where it can be found.
Those peer-reviewed, go back real quick. The peer-reviewed and published research right there, pubmed.gov, which is the National Library of Medicine's website. There's also very specific PubMed searches. So if you click on that PubMed search at just Protandim, it'll show you the 28 studies. If you click on oxidative stress, it'll show you the couple 100,000 studies that deal with oxidative stress. Same thing with NRF2, NRF1, and NAD. It's very specific to that individual direction on what PubMed has to offer. So I would encourage you to read through those two just to get familiarity with it, and then you'll understand why our products are so profound. So that's Protandim. You can see there, circle the 28 right there. So right where the cursor is, there's 28 results, and every single one of those preloaded search have hundreds of thousands in the oxidative stress. As an example, I think it was over 200,000 last time I checked, 300,000 now.
10,565.
Wow. So look at this bar graph right here from 1960 to 2023. See the massive uptick of interest? That's because we're starting to understand, and that happened right. Go to 2003. So right there in 2003, where Marcy's
Where
cursor
it
was, is where they finished mapping the human genome. And look at from 2003 to current, look at how dramatic that uptick has been, because we now know how we can, with nutrients, specifically herbs, impact the human DNA, which is why there's over 310,000 studies published. Here's this. For every 3 that are done, 1 is published. So there's almost 1 million studies that have been done on oxidative stress in human health. 310,000 plus have been published. That's how powerful this is. And NRF2, Protandim NRF2 is the greatest way to influence this.
Yeah. So last year there was 29,084 studies published. And already this year we're at 15,934. And we're just midpoint of July.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. So these are great resources for you to have, whether you want to geek out or you're
skeptical people.
Yeah, definitely. And then here it gives you information on what NSF is and what BSCG is. So go and check these
Those are
out
direct links
for yourself as well, so that you can learn exactly what these are signifiers of, what it is, and why it's important for us to have it on our products. So great opportunity. If people don't know what BSCG is, if you don't know, you should go here and you should read that for yourself. Okay. So that's under the research. When we go to collagen, most of you have used the collagen page. So this has got so much information in here. It is so packed. So if somebody wants to know about our collagen, we've got Dr. Zan's video on here. We've got information about what activate, replenish, maintain means. There's a sip and glow opportunity presentation right here with all of the information. Why collagen? We know that it's much more than hair, skin, and nails, right? But most of the world does not. So it's important for us to educate them. Then we've got the science behind True Science Liquid Collagen. We're super excited to be able to add the new research that's coming out on Saturday on NRF2 and collagen. We've got the comparison chart. Then we also have the ingredients in here and which ingredient activates, which one replenishes, which one maintains, and the flavoring, of course. And I mean, keep on going, right? Because then we get to the real people with real results, right? Because it's the before and after photos that really seal the deal. People want what they see here. I mean, look at this. Who doesn't want that 21-day result in these legs, right?
Yeah.
And keep going. It's not just for women, it's for guys too. No more gobble wobble. I'm telling you, I don't want that. None of us want it, right? And what a beautiful transformation. What a blessing to be able to have collagen that does this work. And then again, another video here, the True Science Liquid Collagen. So all of this great information for you to be able to utilize.
And I want to share a very quick story about this comparison chart. Marcy was one of Marcy's customers. Actually, the real estate lady who sold us our house was a collagen customer. She made a post about her before and after results, was excited about it. And somebody made a comment in her post using this comparison chart that the product she was taking is better than the one that Gina or Ginny was taking. Turns out Ginny's taking our liquid collagen. This person who was a stranger to her found this comparison chart and was trying to tell her, it was shared with her, trying to tell her that the product she was taking was better using our comparison. So once it was pointed out to her, the product you're saying you're taking that is better than ours, you're using our comparison chart. She ended up buying it. So it was
on our product now.
Flip this thing around, but this comparison chart is powerful when you're looking at, now it's powerful if you want results you can see. And if you are not taking, or if you're taking a collagen product that doesn't tell you to take before and after pictures, it's probably because they're not expecting there to be differences. That's what makes ours so unique, because it has 2 other variables. The replenish is there. All of them have that, but the activation and the maintain, no other product other than ours has it. So utilize the difference in this comparison chart. It's powerful.
So Teresa, you were asking, can you copy and paste these pages in each of the links? And you can copy the URL for each of the pages. Yeah, absolutely.
Like this one is biohackingaging.com/collagen.
Yeah. So let me see if you can see that up at the top. I'm pretty sure you can. If I go like that, you see that? This is the biohackingaging.com/collagen. So that's the URL that would show up, and this is the page that they would get. Then when we go into the FAQs, we've got FAQs. for your prospects as well, and for yourself on our activating products. So, hey, that's my hand. Okay.
And it doesn't have all FAQs here because your website has that. It has the ones of the products that we're talking about the most or that are being talked about the most.
Yes. And then the opportunity, why network marketing now? This is an invitation to LifeVantage. These are the videos that corporate created. So the 9 minutes, the 14 minutes, 6 reasons why LifeVantage, and then life activated 5-minute videos. So really quick, great videos. Now links to the patents. And you will see here that not only, and by the way, patents are really important for a business opportunity, guys. It guarantees that you can't have somebody else create the same thing that you have.
Right. And for people who don't necessarily know what patent, or they may know what patents are, but not why they're important in a product, there's a little education on patents here. Like, why is it important to patent a product? Why would you need a patent? To protect you from intellectual property, to protect your product from being pirated. And then US patents. Each one of our patents has the clickable link there, so you can click on it and read everything about it. I would encourage you to, however, each one is about 50, that's 50 pages. So it has tons of information in there, probably 50 pages more than you'd ever want. But for people that are looking for product legitimacy, and people that are accusing it to be a pyramid scheme, the United States Patent Department doesn't ever issue patents on pyramid schemes. And if they did, they would do it once, realize their error, and never do it again, not do it repeatedly. So we have 7 there, I believe, with our Pro Tandem NRF2 product. And most recently, we now have a Pro Tandem Tri-Synergizer patent, which you can click the link on there. That, I think that was last month that was announced. So all of our individual patents are clickable, researchable for your people that are skeptical. I didn't intend all those to rhyme, but it is very important to utilize information and for you to understand what the power of patent protection does for your products, and more importantly, for your business opportunity, so people can't just copy us and put us out of business. And if they try, we have legal recourse.
Yes. All right, so the last one here on this one is the LV webinar. You may have remembered lvwebinar.com. We decided to put it all into one place here. So now LV webinar, which is recorded opportunity presentations, are all here at biohackingaging.com/LV webinar. You can still use lvwebinar.com and it will take you right here. We have it directed so it comes into this page. So again, this is an opportunity presentation, Sip and Glow, that Dondi and I did a few weeks ago. And then this is a more in-depth recorded presentation for medical professionals and entrepreneurs, more business-minded people. So check it out and see which one is best for whichever prospect you're sharing, or they can watch both. It's up to them for their time. But we always want to make sure that we thank people for taking a look. And when they see what we see, then again, they can either get started here or they can come back to you. You can follow up with them and they can get started and join your team. So this is the biohacking aging. So we are going to go back now to our presentation because we need to go forward and not there. This is where it's fun because when you hyperlink it and it doesn't want to, okay,
it plays with you.
Let's see where our share is at right now. Hi guys, good to see you. Hi. All right, so we'll get it in here. So when we go forward, now we're going to go to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. And by the way, guys, here on LV webinar, we just went over that one, so we're not going to need to spend time doing that. But let's run into the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel really quick so you can see what it looks like and what is all here. Okay, it's simple. Team Freedom Reigns YouTube. We have got all of our TFR calls. We've got, if we go to the videos, the latest, these are all TFR calls, guys. So you can come in here and if you have a question, or there's opportunity presentations in here as well. If you have questions about what you're looking for, what you need, come here first because we've probably already done a training on it. The playlists are set up for you to be able to find things pretty easily. We've got the collagen, Philippines, core skills, new distributor training. But if you go to the right here, there's all kinds of different information in the playlists that have been put together. But see here, you've got the TFR. If you played them all, you could be listening to these for a year. We have so
Or-
many, and I'm just saying if they listen continuously, there's a lot of information on here, guys. So please come here, subscribe, get yourselves ringing the bell so that you get all of the notifications. And see right here, this is the bell that we're talking about, right? That's the bell. Ring the bell so that you get notifications when we put up new content, okay? So let's go back again to here, because we want to get through the rest of these quickly. All right, so now we're going to move to, we already went through LV webinar. Now, Your Body Activated. This is the ATM Facebook page that we have available. Now, this is the only thing that we have out there that is for Team Freedom Reigns only, okay, for our direct team. Everything else, we want to give it to the world, use it, because whatever you use means that we're building LifeVantage, and LifeVantage, as LifeVantage grows, we all rise together. So everybody can use everything other than this ATM page. Now, if you want to learn about this ATM page, we did a training on it probably about 6 weeks ago, that you can go and you can watch, because we're not going to dive into this now because we did then. We talk about what ATM is, the proper procedure of using this page, making sure that we're compliant. All of that is covered. This QR code here is a direct link to that training. So please either open it up right now, use your phones to open up that link so that you can go and watch this later or save it to watch. Or just take a screenshot here and make sure that you go and watch that. But I want to show you the new look of the page too, because we did a different, there we go. We condensed the products because obviously the body care products are being discontinued, as well as, the whey protein has been discontinued, and we will be adding to this lineup as we move along, but we wanted to make sure that everything that is available to you currently is on this page now, okay? So this is the Your Body Activated Facebook ATM page. Go and watch the training that is here on this QR code. Okay.
And while you're looking at, so let me explain the end result of discontinued products and why sometimes that happens. Because as a company, any company that has a product offering that can benefit human beings, they're going to do, hopefully the most successful ones do market research. They look at past trends, they look at future trends, they look at potential upcoming trends, and they're utilizing two things a lot recently. One is AI, artificial intelligence, and the other is machine learning, picking up on people's clicking habits. So that data that picks up on people's clicking habits and what people are doing Google searches on, that is very valuable information. And LifeVantage, like other companies, purchase that information to pick the trends, the kind of products that people are going to be necessarily looking at. Sometimes, however, the advanced forecast for trends, AI information or machine learning information or click status information doesn't always turn out to be accurate. So we release some wonderful products based on what the current research says are people's hotspots, people's interests, what are they looking for. Sometimes, most of the time it pans out, and sometimes it just doesn't. So we kind of look at ourselves going, well, we're not, the data that we collected, the market research data said people are going to be interested in this. They're already interested in this, and it would scale. Sometimes there's just too many offerings for the amount of interest that it is, and we end up finding ourselves in this situation. We don't want to throw away expired products, so what we do is we decrease them in price by 30%, but we also go, evidently that data wasn't as accurate as the other kind of. Now, on the activation side of things, it's even greater than we can anticipate, which is why we are developing additional activation products that will be coming out in the next 3 to 5 years to add to our Pro Tandem line, because activating DNA is not a trend. It is a movement. It is a long-term desire. It is a long-term trend, or it is a long-term trend. It is not a fad. Sometimes personal care products can be more on the fad side, and by the time our products are released, maybe the fad is on its way down, which is what happened, unfortunately, to this personal care line. We had wonderful products. The interest just wasn't there. And so we're discontinuing them, learning our lesson, moving on, and and I don't know, again, I'm not at corporate. We all work in the field together to represent the wonderful products that corporate comes out with. But market research, AI, machine learning, and clicking habits of consumers has a lot to do with what products we develop and what products we come out with in the future. But also we're going to be focusing on our uniqueness, which is what makes LifeVantage the activation company.
Yes.
That is where our sweet spot is, and we're going to be focusing more and more and more there.
Yes. Awesome. Good points. All right. And now let's go here. All right. So we are going to be doing in-depth boards training on July 31st, because this is a tool.
It's a powerful tool.
Yes, it puts so much information right at your fingertips. And as a matter of fact, your keyboard fingertips on your phone, to be able to share information by simply touching, and it auto populates into the message that you're trying to send, whether it's in text message, an email, Facebook, Messenger, or even Instagram. So much that you can do with this, that we wanted to make sure that we did an in-depth training instead of just rushing through it, because there's a lot of stuff in here for you to be able to utilize. So we have gone through a lot of information, guys. So please make sure that you go back, review these videos. Don't leave it to your memory, but actually become a student and learn everything that's available to you. And the best way to learn what's available is to actually use it.
Yeah.
So share it with your prospects, share it with current customers, especially that Your Body activated Facebook ATM page is not just for prospects. It is for your current customers that are already using product. We want to educate them on what products they're using, but we also want them to become educated on other products that are available to them. That's how we increase their volume in their orders, right? As well as helping our prospects see that this is a greater opportunity than maybe one product that we have that they're interested in. All right. So anything else that you want to share tonight before we say sayonara?
Other we just appreciate and love and honor and respect each and every one of you. We are incredibly grateful for the efforts that you put in helping the push for Team LifeVantage, Team Freedom Reigns, and every other team out there that is wanting to make every single human being within the sound of our voices more activated and more financially secure. That's what we all are focusing on. And we are just so honored to be working with each and every one of you amazing people. We love you. We appreciate you. And anything we can do to help you, we are always here. Please call upon us.
Yes, absolutely. And don't forget to get registered for Activate 2023. You do not want to miss out on the information that is going to be coming. And like we said, we have room at our house. Gosh, we have a backyard if you want to put a tent up, but morning, it will be 90 degrees overnight.
Yeah.
That is the coolest it will be. So, all right, guys, we love you. God bless you. And we will, we're doing a review of Activate 2023 next Monday night. So make sure that you're here for that, and would love to hear your greatest takeaways. So make sure that you're taking notes and can share with us. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.